Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Here's Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
He's got his man. It's Smith. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On play action, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself.
Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 34-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one intercepted. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just
yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like Mushu. Love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm on a trip. Look at my bib. Snack of my. One brick, one miss, rich tickets, check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Buys time, rolling right. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He brings it in. And that will not be enough for a first down. Working quickly here. Barkley gets it on third down. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. His time has been excellent. A few shots now, it's certainly 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Hurts now from the gun. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. He thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on them, and they take this in for the score. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Offense in the hurry up here. On first down, Hurts. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Another try following the sack. He's fine Smith. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. Offense up to the line fast. On the play fake, it's Hurts. It's Dotson on the catch. Now thrown into the secondary. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Barkley will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. I'll try again with Barkley. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It looked like they had it, but no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Back to throw, Hurts. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. On 4th down, Hurts. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Here's Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. They've got first down from the 31. Hurts setting up to throw. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. That's caught by A.J. Brown.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Working quickly here. First down throwing for Hurts. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Back now, pressure on its way. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hurts throwing again. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Eagles trying to make some noise before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Throwing it again here. Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Mahomes trying again after the pick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Mahomes. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And he gets it back. Oh, there's still a shot at the first. Here he is on 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. No return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Smith. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Escapes the pocket. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. 1st down, ball at the 36. Blitz coming here. Hurts. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more.
That ultra ground move, riding in the good, I use it. Tighten up, you a lose. I approve. I bet, I stamp and approve. Straight ultra ground make all your haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. And normally that equals disaster, but it gets out of bounds and ends in a touchback. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Here's Mahomes. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. That goes for 36 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, Britton Covey. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts comes out throwing. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts looking to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. On 1st down, Hurts. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles finish up their opening drive. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Escapes out to the... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Play action, Mahomes. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Able to get it to Barkley. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Hurts throwing again. Flush down now to his left. Now here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pacheco holds it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. He'll get this one. The ball is loose. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They'll run it with Pacheco. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throw, Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He finds Brown right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Has it at the 7. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earned the chance to tie it before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Barkley's got it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 38. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This finds Smith. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Hurts to throw. Escapes the pocket. Pushing for the end zone. And it holds the football. It's not loose. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy. But sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And they've taken back the lead. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hurts. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good for a gain of 5. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 5. This one finds Goddard. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. And in motion, out of the slot. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Lays out left side and gets it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. First down from the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing from near his own goal line. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. They need just the right call here on 4th down. Man in motion here. Looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. They'll in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Mahomes. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hurts now from the gun. Able to find Dotson here. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here. On 1st down, Hurts. He rolls to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's on the move. Taken in by Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to take over after the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Gonna try to run it in, Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. On fourth down, Hurts. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over till it's over.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's taken down near the goal line. I think he made it to the 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Chiefs gotta score in a hurry. From his end zone, it's Mahomes. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Now to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Looking to throw it. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Looking to throw Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air, Mahomes. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles take possession off their second interception of the game.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. This finds Smith. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hurts looking to throw. Throw right side, caught by Smith.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive, extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense a completion.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now it's 3rd and short. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hurts to throw. Getting out to his left. He's on the move. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing here, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that brings up 3rd down. Back to throw, Hurts. Has it down close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be.
Hey, Shema.
Did you violate it?
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I just want a rough neck on it. Big just want. Ask me if I'm finished now. I just begun. I ain't giving out no to no. Just for fun, are you dumb? Run a man, I don't know no other man. Like 100, just for 100 bands. What? I don't even got me 100 bands. I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me peso. I carry like I'm Prego. Hit a road with Chrome Petro. Shoulda knew it from the get-go. Yeah. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. Bill out of. I'm okay with it. When they come to me, they don't play with it.
He just want a 10-piece, make it all flex. He just want a phone call or a text back. Never got touched, but a stay. Why would I DM it first when I'm the catch? 100 bands, it's 100 bands. You like 100, ain't got one man. You like 100, ain't got one. Whole lot of speaking on me, that ain't done. Dropped 100 on the penny, that big as Lola. They can't stand to see me winning, so they blame payola. Big choker, no mediocre. I ain't never doing, I barely do the cola.
Yeah. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When it come to me, they don't play with it.
I'm on demon time taking souls. He in my DM say I'm pretty, I know. Really messy, I'm a rich ghost. He tell me treat his face like a rose. Get somebody else to do it. What? Posting in New York at Bottega like I'm doing. I taught you how to get him for the check. What we doing? I ain't got 100 mil, but I got it once I flew in. If that don't come with money, I can't. He call me baby, so it's 200 a K with it. Carisha single and Sadiddy, he okay with it. No shade with it, no shade with it.
Yeah. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it, don't play with it. Just lay in it. Spin all day in it. My hitters don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. They stay with it. I'm okay with it. When
When it come to me, they don't play with it.
That ultra ground move, riding in the gears, not used. Tighten up, you would lose. I approve. I bet, I stamped and approved. Straight ultra ground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted when her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You need a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, and lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She gotta make it. Rubbing it, just caught up. Then she got me paying nails, calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them
Friends of the best.
I'm in Miami, so knowing the
Fans have been
I called her door back with a 50, she wanted the. She said, who? About to make me cancel this L. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, and she good as gone. Boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones, for the knowledge. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes.
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Here's the Spring League star, Jake Bates, to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. A dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. To the 35, they'll mark him down officially at the 34.